All right, folks, Samori here live from Madison Square Garden, where tonight the New York Knicks played our final home game before the All-Star break, and tonight is also the final game of a 14-game stretch where the Knicks had 13 games in New York City. One of those games was at the Barclays Center against the Nets, and the one game outside of New York during these 14 games was in Charlotte against a bad Hornets team, and the Knicks have taken advantage of the stretch. They are 10-3 on this stretch, and they could be even better, really, if they had not had injuries hit them over the past couple of weeks. We know they have played the last 2 weeks without Julius Randle, all right, a guy who has made the All-Star team for them 3 of the last 5 years. OG Anunoby, the man who when the Knicks traded for, and his first game was New Year's Day, the Knicks are an NBA best 16-4 since that day. And in the last game, Jalen Brunson missed, and he appears to be back today. He is on the court before the game, so we believe he'll be out there. And folks, the Knicks need him with as well as they have played here. They really want to go into the All-Star break finishing things strong. They have one loss here after Thursday, where they were very undermanned, only dressed 8 players. One of those 8, Isaiah Hartenstein, got hurt in the first half, so the second half, the Knicks played with 7 players, had some guys who no one had seen or heard of before. Had one guy, Charlie Brown Jr. out here playing 20-plus minutes for the Knicks. Obi Toppin's little brother. Obi is out here for Indiana tonight. Well, his little brother, Jared Toppin, got some run in that game. He had his first points in that game, but only scored 2 points. And of course, Todd Gibson, soon to be 39-year-old Todd Gibson, played 22 minutes in the game on Thursday night and scored 0 points. And the Knicks, of course, lost to Luka and Kyrie, but that was to be expected. Today now, the Knicks get 2 of their trade acquisitions, Bojan Bogdanovic and Alec Burks. Both guys are deadly three-point shooters, so they're going to be a great addition. Alec Burks, we know, was here with the Knicks before, and he is back, and he is a favorite of Tom Thibodeau. He can light it up. Now, we have a spotlight matchup, of course, 9 days ago. Indiana and the Knicks had a great game here, a game in which the Knicks, all right, were undermanned in that game, and they were down by 10, 12 most of the game. They were holding on to not get down by 20, to not get run off their court, and the Knicks fought, and JB, Jalen Brunson, he had 40 points that night. He took over, refused to lose, and of course, Tyrese Halliburton at the other point guard position for the Pacers. He is someone who has battled against JB last summer at the Team USA World Basketball, and Halliburton has come into this season on fire. We know that he was the early star of the NBA season, leading Indiana out of the East in the first annual in-season tournament, and they were in that championship game, Indiana was, and Halliburton putting up ridiculous numbers. He is starting in the All-Star game this year. JB is not, and they had a great matchup here last Thursday. Halliburton has a hamstring issue, so his minutes are limited, and tonight JB, Halliburton will get it on again, and the Knicks, they need, again, they have 2 more road games after tonight. At Houston, and they finish off in Orlando against a Magic team who has beat them twice this season. So the Knicks, they want to send a message and beat Orlando before they take off for a much-needed All-Star break, much deserved. All right, folks, so Knicks, Indiana, from the Garden tonight, and we're back.